Hey guys, Carl here, Cultivate with Carl, and it is a very special day. It's May, the weather is beautiful. It's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. And it's a great day here in the garden because May, things are starting to happen. The garden's really starting to pop. We did have the naked gardening day here in May, and I could have had some pictures for you, but there was a horrible bumblebee incident. We don't want to talk about that. But today is a very special day for us because we are going to be harvesting some carrots and some potatoes. The carrots and potatoes that we planted had a 75-day growth period, and today is the 75th day. Now, I don't know if that means that you're supposed to pull them out today or not, but that's exactly what we're going to do because I'm curious to see. I've never grown carrots before. This will be the first time sort of experiment. I have grown some potatoes, and the potatoes should be okay. So what we're not going to do today, we're not going to disturb the big bed today. We have the potatoes in the bags, and those were experiments to see how it was going to work. So today the Nordic Reds are due. In a week, the Quinnipiac potatoes are due. And then like a third week, the big golden potatoes are due. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull out a bag each week and see what we get. And then at the end, we're going to dig out the big bed and see what happens. But today, let's go over here to the carrot bed and see what we can get out of the carrot bed. Okay guys, here we go. The carrots that we planted, these were Danver carrots. And they were planted on the February 22nd, it looks like. And so this will be the 75th day. I marked it on my calendar. Well, actually, tomorrow is the 75th day, but today is the day that I've chosen to go ahead and try and dig these out and see what we get. So we planted 2 rows. What's up, pups? The pups are going to come and visit. And then these other carrots were tender sweet carrots, and they were also planted on the 22nd. Now, I don't, these to me don't look like they've grown. There's one at the end down there that's grown, and I'm not sure what the problem was, if I didn't water them well enough or what the deal was. Now, we did have the raccoon incident where the raccoon got in here and dug up, but he didn't really disturb the carrots. The green peppers that I had planted in the bed were affected. Well, in fact, that's the only one that's left. There was 3 of them, and 2 of them are missing. So I don't know, I don't know. So what we're gonna do, I watered this bed yesterday. I think I'm gonna leave these alone, but anything that's kind of big, I think I'm gonna pull on and see what we can get out. And I don't have plans for this bed just yet, but we'll see. So, actually I can see the top of a carrot right here. Let's wiggle this sucker and see what we get. Ah, look at that. They must be cold. They shrunk. So, wow. Alright, that's cool. I figured they would be bigger than that. Now, there was instructions about keeping the plants watered and keeping them spaced, and I really didn't do that correctly. I got out here and I tried spacing them out. That is the cutest carrot I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like a model of a carrot. So I don't know if I let these things continue to grow, if they will just, look at this one, these 2 are wrapped. So I don't know if I continue to let them sit in the bed if they'll grow, or is it over? You know what I mean? They've been in there 75 days, and I just don't think they're going to get much bigger. But let's pull a few more. Maybe we'll pull a few and see what we got, and then we'll leave a few and see if they get any bigger. I think that's a good idea. But if these are this big, those must not be done at all. But let's pull them and see what happens. What I'll do with these is I'll just take them and chunk them right into compost, and that way it's not a total waste. But my understanding is, like, even at this point, if I nip these off, that I could eat them, but there's just not a lot there to eat. Let's throw them over there and see what happens. Let's pull one of these little, I don't think there's anything going on here. I don't think there would be any carrots. Yeah, there's nothing here. So these just did not go at all. And I don't know why. But that's okay. We're gonna try again in the fall. Must be a squirrel alert in progress. So these the tender sweets didn't go at all. I really don't understand that. But let's see. Let's see if we can find these bigger ones. I would hope that we get at least one big carrot. All right. Well, this is looking okay. Well, there you go. A little bit bigger. Not exactly huge, but it's a carrot. That's not too bad. I think the problem was, I don't know what the problem was, but we're gonna try these again. I got a whole bunch more seeds in the house. And Ruby, you want a carrot? Want a carrot there, Rube? Oh, you're gonna get it? Get it. Take it with you. Here. There you go. Ruby likes them. And the soil seems moist. I'm gonna leave them in the ground. I think I'm gonna leave them in here. If this is the biggest one I got, smells smells like a carrot. Smells good. Ruby's kind of eating it. So hey. All right. Well, there you go. So much for the carrots. We're gonna monitor these. We'll leave them in ground a little bit longer, and then see how we get. These tender sweets, I'll probably just go ahead and pull these up. And we're going to do something else with this bed. I just don't know what yet. So, I don't know. Carrot harvest, probably not the best. We'll see what happens. I'm going to keep watering them. We'll give them another week or two, see what happens. I do believe I'm going to remove the bell pepper from here. And we've got to find something to repurpose this bed. So, I don't know. But all right, there we go. Carrots. Woohoo. Okay, guys, here we go. This is the potato bag one. These Nordic Reds have been in the ground 75 days. That was their germination time, their growth time, and the plants have died back like they were supposed to. And we're gonna see what we got. So we'll see if we end up with a what kind of potato harvest, and hopefully the ones that are here, the ones that are here, one's in the big bed. The big bed had the soil left over from last year, and so it was different soil, but I had amended it by putting some fertilizer and stuff in the bed from last year, and I broke it up and turned it a lot. This was soil that I got, and it was a mix from the gardening shop plus some commercial stuff. So we'll see what happens. I'm not real sure what's going to happen with the potatoes, but I know that I have this bag, and the other bag that wasn't doing so hot ended up being the Quinnipiac, or the golden ones, and we might as well flip them today too and see what we end up with. So I'm going to move my cart over so we can sort out the potatoes. We're going to take a look at these and see what happens. All right, guys, here we go. The great potato reveal. I don't know if I want to pull them or just dump them out. Let's just dump them out, and we'll see what we come up with. Now, what is very interesting is that the roots have grown all the way through the bottom of the bag. So hopefully we get some potatoes. All right. Now, I know there are some potatoes in here because I saw them. Oop, saw one. There we go. And these were new potatoes. These are supposed to be small potatoes, which is okay by me. I like them. Oop, teeny teenies. Yeah, well, I don't think these were going to get much bigger. But again, you know, just like the small carrots, these will go right into the compost. But the plants are done. So that's that. The plants are done. We weren't going to get any more out of these plants. And that was that. I don't know if I did anything wrong, because this is very small, but you know, this was my first shot at growing these things. And you know, I always tell you that this channel is all about learning. So what we do is we look and find out what we did right, what we did wrong, and then we reassess and see what we can get next year. And then we just keep pressing on. I'm almost to a meal, not quite to a meal yet. I would hope to get a couple more. That looks like 5. All right, so I think 5's all we're gonna get, people. You know, I don't know. Oh wait, hang on. Nope, those are leaves. Yeah, I think 5's it. All right, so let's go get the other bag and see what we come up with. Okay, guys, these are the, let's get rid of this mulch first. Take this mulch and put it over here. So I don't want to mix the mulch in. Well, I can see potatoes already. Let's mix the mulch in. Don't want to mix it in with the soil. We're going to reuse the soil here shortly to shore up some of the tomato plants. But that's a wee little bitty potato. Well, I can see more also. Okay, so let's go ahead and dump this. These are some of the ones that we're finding, and don't think that I'm not going to eat those. Those will go in. I think tomorrow night will be a steak night, and along with the steaks, oh wow, holy cow. All right, I've already seen more potatoes here. All right, let's break it up, see what we got. Up, here we go. All right, nice little potatoes. Got some wood byproducts. Here's another one. There's a couple more. Okay, well, hey, looks like we got a whole little stash of new potatoes. I'm very excited about that. There's a plant, another new potato. New potato, new potato. All right, teeny weeny potato. I knew I saw more pour out than this. There you go. All right. So what we're going to do with the soil, we're going to put a little tomato fertilizer in it, and then we're going to replant some of the tomatoes that are in the pots in one of the bags. And I really, be honest with you, I don't think that they had much nutrient deprivation or being deprived from the potatoes, because the potatoes just aren't that big. Though I keep feeling some as a brush pass. Let's see. More. Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right, so not very big potatoes, but potatoes nonetheless. And I'm okay with small potatoes because, hey, this is our first year growing potatoes, and we gotta learn. And that's why you sign up to this channel, so I can learn and you can learn at the same time. I think that's about it. All right, that looks like about it. There you have it, guys. This is the harvest. So it looks like we got 19 or 20 potatoes, new potatoes, and you know, a couple carrots. So is that a defeat? Heck no, that's not a defeat. You know, these bags were made with the leftover slits that didn't fit in the big bed. Now, are the ones in the big bed going to do better? Man, I don't know. I hope so, because, you know, when you're trying to make more, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to make more. This is not more. But I've learned a lot, so I think if I had to do this over again, especially on the carrots, that I would probably spread them out a little further when I planted them. And then instead of trying to do rows, I think I would have done that whole bed. And then I should have thinned them. But I don't think that my watering was consistent with them, because I didn't have the irrigation system hooked up. And they say they like loose, moist soil. Well, the soil now is moist because I picked up my watering schedule, but I didn't think it would dry out this fast. The potatoes, the reds are supposed to be small. So these were a new potato type potato. So I'm not, I think these went as planned. I believe these are supposed to be, these are the golden ones. So these were supposed to be a medium type. Not a baking potato, but just a little bit smaller than a baking potato. So they're all going to be new potatoes for me. Could I have left them in the ground? Sure, I could have. These are going to be in the ground probably 3 weeks past their due date, because of like next weekend was supposed to be when these came out, but I just pulled them today. And then we have one more bag over there. We're going to leave them into the very end also. The carrots, I'll make a salad tonight. Throw these little carrot tops on there. Ruby's already eaten the other one. And I think it's good to go. I'm okay with this. What we do is we get better next year. You know, in the fall, I'm going to plant potatoes again. Actually, I'm going to make a bed right here for potatoes. And we'll take the lessons that we learned from this and we will apply it to that. And then we'll see where it goes. So that's it. Mother's Day harvesting potatoes and carrots. Not the biggest yield in the world, but hey, I like it. And that's what matters. So as always, you know, you guys need a hobby. I got a hobby and it makes me happy. And so I'm going to sit out here for a little bit longer. I got to put the dirt back in some of these bags, replant some of the a couple tomato plants. Then I'm going to flip the compost and then call it a day. So at that point, who knows what I'll do. Maybe go ride my bike, build some models, have a good day. So until then, with our little teeny weeny potato harvest, so we'll catch you next time on Cultivate with Carl.